Good morning, Lakeside Longhorns, and happy Thursday, December 8th, 2022. I hope you're off to a thrilling Thursday. Of course, we have exciting things here at Lakeside. We have performances that are happening. We're celebrating that winter cheer. I have no official Lakeside birthdays here today, but we know someone's got a birthday somewhere. So I do have a joke for you today. I'll make it a quick one. What do snowmen eat for lunch? Well, they'd have to eat iceburgers. Get it? Iceburgers. You know, I love it. I love it. Remember, keep on keeping on. I will see you on the next one. And also, together is my favorite place to be. Bye.
Hey, good morning, Longhorns. I'm so happy to be back for Thinking Thursday this week. Let's jump right in. I've got some puzzles for your brain this morning. Here's our first one. If I read that top word, I see secret. Secret, the word secret is written 3 times stacked on top of each other. And there's an arrow pointing to the top one. What could this be a symbol of? What is this representing? Yeah, I hear a lot of you guys sharing this one. Yeah, this is a picture or a symbol that can represent the phrase top secret. Get it? The one that's on top, the secret that's on top. That's kind of something you might say if you're a spy. You got some information that is top secret and can't be shared by anybody else. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Here comes another puzzle. Oh, I see a box. But all the way over here in the corner, there are some letters. Let's see if we can figure out how to decode these letters. And stand. Stand is in the corner. Does that sound like a phrase that you know? Yeah, you're right. It sounds a lot like stand in the corner if your teacher is asking you to play maybe a 4 corners game where she says, hey, go stand in that corner if you're thinking the answer is A or the answer is this or the answer is that. This is a symbol or a representation of the phrase stand in the corner. Here comes our last puzzle. I think this one's the most challenging and perhaps the most fun for that very reason. I see the word try, yeah. And then look, there's the word stand. Stand is in our puzzle again. But underneath that line and the word stand, I see the number 2. Try, stand, align, and under that is a 2. What saying does that go with? What do you think this is a picture of? Yeah, I hear some of you shouting it. It is try to understand. Get it? Try to under the word stand. Try to understand, like try to understand this puzzle Mrs. Warren is sharing with you. Hey, I love these Rebus puzzles, and they get us to do a specific type of thinking called convergent thinking. We act like a detective. We put all the clues together and all the things we know about the clues, and we get them down to one right answer. All the clues come together and they point to one right answer. They converge into one right answer. But I want to spend just a minute talking about a different kind of thinking. And I've mentioned this before if you've been at Lakeside prior to this year. We also have a different type of thinking called divergent thinking. And while school is a lot about convergent thinking and getting just the one right answer, we also want to work on the skill of divergent thinking, which means our answers need to go in lots of different directions and there's not just one answer. Let's take a look at a few important things to know about divergent thinking. There can be many different correct responses when you're doing divergent thinking. It's important for you to see things very creatively and not just look for just the one right answer. So now we need to be thinking very creatively and differently. Let your ideas kind of branch off, like think of your ideas like a branch and then keep shooting it off in different directions with different leaves and ideas off of it. You can start with one and grow it into lots of different ideas. And brainstorming is a really great way to get divergent thinking started. So I picked for some practice for you some silly drawing prompts that are all themed for winter. I will share these with your teacher and she can share them with you, but here are a couple just to give you an idea what's on this list. Number 1 says, snowman in space. What could snowman in space look like? Or here's another one. This is number 6. A tiny T-Rex on skis. What would it look like if a T-Rex tried to go skiing? Or how about number 3, a snake sipping a cup of hot cocoa? And here's one last one. What would a cup of hot soup made out of your least favorite things look like? What would it have in it? What would your soup look like? There's no wrong answer to these. There can be lots of possibilities. Brainstorm and find your best one and have fun with some silly winter drawings in your free time, or perhaps you'll even work on these at home. Hey, this has been a good idea for some really great thinking with Mrs. Warren. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next week, Longhorns.
Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the pledge to the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. Allegiance to thee. Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Now we will say the Lakeside Pledge. I am respectful to others. I am responsible for self. I am honest and kind. I will take initiative and persevere. Follow us. We are Lakeside Longhorns.
Okay, guys, so the toy drive's coming to Lakeside, and it's going to be from December 5th through the 9th. Make sure that you bring your toys, because it's going to be a ton of fun. Now let's give it over to Sam.
Like my friend Levi said, the toy drive is coming very soon, and everyone is super excited for it. So if you want to donate, make sure the new toys that are boxed up, because if they're not boxed up, they're going to get lost in the other toys. Make sure they're new ones so kids will really like it. It's going to be so much fun, and I really hope you guys will donate. Let's send it over to my friend Avina.
Hey parents, remember to buy toys for ages birth to 12, so because that's the majority of who the toys are going to families in need. Bye.